y'all, it's your girl Miss Chris. I already did a separate tutorial on this hair that I'm rocking today. This is just like a combination of waves, like a disheveled kind of look. I'm feeling real chillax today. I'm thinking, you know, it's going to be a real kind of cool day, shopping day. In a separate video, I'll show you guys what I picked up, if I picked up anything. If not, sorry. I'm just doing this video today to kind of do a 5-week recap on my hair from Vixxens Hair Imports. I was going to do a 6-week update, but I decided against it. Like, as soon as I said it out of my mouth and as soon as I replied to a comment, I just decided, I'm like, you know what? I am going to be doing a lot of videos today, at least recording a lot of videos today, and tomorrow and the next day or whatever. However I put it up, that's a whole nother issue. So I might as well just get it out the way. I wanted to also let you guys know what I did to the install. Number one, this is the same hair from Vixxens Hair Imports. I didn't show it by video, but I have like a slideshow, or at least some pictures on my blog of how I made a 3/4 wig. A 3/4 wig using the Vixxens Hair Imports hair. That's what I decided to do, and the reason why is because ever since I cut all of my relaxed hair off of my head, my hair has been growing really fast under a sew-in, and it was getting, like, the hair itself was still looking beautiful, was still maintaining the luster and all that stuff that you know, dream of when you get a hair install, but my actual roots were growing out so much so that the braids were becoming really loose, and it was getting harder and harder to kind of like cover the tracks with my leave out because it's becoming more and more separate. I'm a weave queen. I don't know if you guys know that, you know, if y'all haven't met me yet, my name is Chrissy and I wear weave. Whatever. So, you know, I always am interested in how to do like new things when it comes to installing your weave, especially self-install. And I don't know if anybody knows this about me. This is another thing. I have a lot of cosmetologists in my family. My mother, my father. My father was an instructor, and then, you know, at the first part of his working career, and then the latter part of his working career, he went a totally different way as far as like profession. But in the first part of his working career, he was a cosmetologist, or a cosmetology instructor. My mother was, or she still is, a certified hairstylist and a cosmetologist. My sister JoJo is a hairstylist and a cosmetologist. So like hair and styling and upkeep and all that other stuff has always been in my family. So I've always been very proactive in like doing my hair myself or having my family do my hair. So one way or another, I know a lot about hairstyling and hair care. Not so much about like natural hair care, because up until recently, my sister, my mother, and myself, we've been relaxed queens, and you know, it is what it is. We just know how to do relaxing. One thing about my mom though, my mom, although she wore relaxers for years, her clientele or her specialty was promoting healthy hair growth. So she had a wide array of clientele that had natural hair from way back in the day, before it was becoming like the thing to do, being natural. She had a lot of natural hair clients, and she had a lot of clients that had like really problem areas about trying to get their hair to grow. And you know, my mother just specialized in just promoting healthy hair and really getting a lot, if not all, of her clients' hair to grow at amazingly rapid rates with just kind of simple things. I say all that to say this, that even though I'm kind of new to kind of adopting this natural hair thing while wearing my weave, girl, I kind of know a little bit about how to promote my hair to grow. Like, having my hair grow has never been a problem. Keeping it long and healthy has been an issue because of the relaxer and the color and stuff, and I just never really just let my hair chill. So I knew how to make it grow, but I just never knew how to like let it just be, let it be what it's gonna be. In the middle of that, I'm just been practicing. My hair has, like, I constantly practice like little simple things, and my hair in the midst of my sew-ins or my installs have been growing at a rapid rate. and I'm not complaining about that. But I decided that if my hair is going to continue to grow at this rate, I might as well get used to doing these 3/4 wig kind of ideas, because essentially it's like the 3/4 wigs. If you guys are subscribed to the Island Beauty and you know about her quick weave system, that's pretty much what a 3/4 wig is. Like, you know, she's the perfect example, in my opinion, of how does like the 3/4 wig thing go. And another reason why I didn't do a video is because the way that I installed my hair is exactly the way that the Island Beauty does hers. So I'm going to link her video on how she installs. She has a 2-part video now on how she installs her quick weave system, and that is basically what I did. I don't think you guys need to see me do it, but that's what I did. So I did that a week ago. Washed, conditioned my hair, did a nice little protein treatment, clipped off my ends, massaged my scalp, fed it some oil, fed it some juice, fed it some, you know, nectars and berries, the things that it needed because it was malnourished. And then I braided my hair back, and in the midst of that, I created my wig, and I have my 3/4 wig in, okay? So that's that. Still the same hair, so I think that I can, you know, I still qualify to do a review. My opinion, I know I talk a lot. I mean, if y'all got a problem, I'm sorry, I talk a lot. Y'all know. Anybody subscribe to me for any amount of time already know that if I don't do nothing, I give y'all a whole lot of detail. You know, you can take it, leave it, you know, put it in the refrigerator, wrap it up, use it for leftovers. I don't care. But I like to give a lot of people a lot of background, because I try to answer questions that I may or may not get comments below asking about. Anyway, so I've had this 3/4 wig in my hair for about a week. Yep, for about a week, and it's really working well for me, because my hair will grow a nice little amount even within a week. And all I would do is just take my hair down, rebraid the anchor braids, put it back in. Now let's talk about Vixxens hair imports, okay guys? Damn, how long was that? 8 minutes? Shit. Vixxens hair imports. I still love this hair, you guys. I still love this hair. I absolutely do love this hair still. I have experienced more shedding. When I took out the first install to create the wig, the 3/4 wig, I washed it, I conditioned it with like some purifying shampoo. I think I'm gonna pick up some Dove. You guys let me know if that's a good like pickup, but right now I just have like the professional line of purifying shampoo and stuff, and so I use that because over the course of the few weeks that I did have it in my head, I did add some products to it on, you know, not everyday basis, but you know, often enough that it was still in my hair, and all I did was co-washes in between. So I purified it, cleaned it, you know, let it air dry, and I detangled it and all that, and I did experience some more shedding. It was a decent amount of shedding, I'm not gonna lie, but I can tell you this, the shedding that I saw, like the majority of the shedding that I experienced with this hair really came from the dyed ends. And if anyone knows anything about like dyed hair, when it's like bleached, even if you deposit color on top of it, the hair strands are going to be a little bit weaker. It's going to be a little bit more stringy, a little straw-like. So you do have to use products that are geared towards colored hair to kind of help replenish the moisture and all that stuff. And I don't have them at hand. So that's another reason why I'm going shopping today, to hopefully pick up some like color treatment or color shield kind of shampoo or whatever. So although I experienced a lot more shedding than I had before in the previous, it was due to the process that I did to the hair, not the hair itself. If you pretty much wear virgin hair in its natural state, you know, wash it, of course. I would shampoo it first, and then I would do a co-wash. I wouldn't just do a plain co-wash. That's just me. But after you wash it, of course, after you shampoo it, my dad, like I said, he's a cosmetologist teacher, or he was one. When I say I wash my hair, he gets so irritated. He always say, you wash clothes, you don't wash hair, you shampoo your hair. Excuse me, my bad. I wash my hair, not just saying. So yeah, you know, after you shampoo your hair and stuff like that, and if you want to wear it natural, and its natural kind of color and all the other stuff, if you get the same hair that I get, or if you get the same quality hair as I get, I don't know what vendors she go through. I don't know if she goes through the same vendors. I don't know anything about that, but you certainly can ask her. But if you get the same hair that I get and you don't do any kind of like bleaching and coloring process, then the hair is gonna, in my opinion, it's gonna pretty much withstand, and you're going to experience very little shedding. That's just in my opinion, and that's if you get pure virgin hair. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Another thing that I would suggest is some weft sealers. Now, one thing that I was going to do before I made the 3/4 wig was I was going to seal my wefts. You know, use a weft sealer and seal my wefts, and then, you know, make the wig. The only reason why I decided against that is because, again, after I finished washing the hair and stuff, the only shedding that I experienced was from the blonde hair anyway, or the majority of the shedding that I experienced was from the blonde hair, and the blonde hair is here at the bottom. It has nothing to do with what's attached to the top. Is not going, it, you know, to me, the way I saw it, and I want to, like, I use any excuse to kind of cut down a step if I have to. But the way I saw it was, I'm not experiencing a lot of shedding from the top to the bottom. I'm experiencing it at the bottom. So me sealing the wefts at the top is not going to prohibit the hair from shedding at the bottom. So why go through that? That's the only main shedding problem that I experience with this hair. And, you know, there's really nothing I can do outside of trying to get like some color specific hair products to kind of, you know, tie it down a little bit. But outside of that, there's nothing I can do as far as sealing the wefts that's going to, you know, prevent that. So that's the only reason why. But again, if you guys pick up some hair from Vixxens Hair Imports, and if it says that it's virgin hair, okay, I would suggest you guys do the wash test. If it does not pass the wash test, or if it does not pass the soak test, you know what it is. It's not virgin hair. Nothing should be coming out. No black dye, nothing. No brown dye, no dye at all should be coming out of that hair. Okay? I didn't have that problem with my hair. But anyway, let me see. Outside of that, if you click on the video link at the beginning of this page, and I'm going to also link it at the bottom of this page. If you click on the video link of how I did my hair today, you guys will see, at least on this side of my hair, how my hair looked after wearing it for about a week when I barrel curled it. And all I did was I barrel curled it just like the Tamar Braxton video, and I just wrapped my hair in a circle wrap every night, and it pretty much held the waves and the curls beautifully. Like, I had no problem. The only thing that I would have to do was, if it bothered me that much, is just kind of run an iron through the front part of my hair so that it will all go into one direction. But for the most part, it really kept body, it really kept the curls, and I really love that about the hair. I don't know if it has to do with the quality of the hair itself, or just the fact that the hair already came with some kind of texture, so therefore it's going to react better with like curlers or curls or whatever. But either way, I loved the body that it held on to without me having to roll up my hair every night. From the next couple of weeks on, I'm going to try to really use as little heat as possible, try to make it as low maintenance as possible. So I am going to do the flexi rods. I think I am going to do a flexi rod tutorial. It's not going to be that much to it. I may do like a wet set flexi rod style. I haven't decided yet, or either that, or I'm going to do like just a regular dry flexi rod style to kind of retain this kind of style. I'm also going to do like some lazy braided styles, side ponytail kind of things. Try to switch it up with the hairstyles, give you guys some kind of selections. Definitely using this same hair. So with that being said, 5 weeks into using this hair, at least, I am still impressed with this hair. I really enjoy the quality and the length of the hair. I've never had my hair this long before. I think the longest I wore my extensions were 16 inches, maybe 18 inches. No, actually that's a lie. When I was pregnant, I did have it about 20 inches, but ever since then, I wasn't really doing it like that. Like, 16 inches will probably be a maximum. But I am liking this length. Let me show you guys. I'll show you in the first one. And this is the little texture curl pattern I did in my other tutorial. So I like it, you guys. Check out her sites. Again, I know I'm repetitive, but you know, you can't ever say I never told you. Proper English. You can't ever say that I never double negatives. You can't say that I haven't told you. Let her know. Let Vixxens Hair Imports, Lisa, let her know if there's any problems with shipping, any problems with the quality of her hair, anything. And if you guys get in, like, I'm not going to be an advocate. I'm going to tell you just right now, when I do reviews on stuff, whether I am scented, like, I always repeat this, but I feel like it just needs to be said. If I'm ever sent something, or if I ever purchase something, it's going to be my opinion and it's going to be my experience. My experience does not dictate what your experience is going to be. My likes does not automatically mean that you're going to like it. That's not to say that you don't like it, you know. It's not to say that it's not going to be a good experience, but I don't want you guys to hold my experience with using a certain product to so much of a caliber that you're going to go, based off of my opinion, you're going to go ahead and, you know, get a certain thing. I encourage you to do what I always do. I gather as much information as humanly possible about any product line before I make a decision that I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on it. If on the face of everything, the majority of the feedback is really well received, then that's a good indicator. You know, if you gotta, you know, if you have to like start up a rapport with the company, just like individually, just have conversations. I don't know if they're gonna spend too much time just shooting the shit with you guys, but you know, just have general questions for them and see how they respond to those questions. See how your personal experience before you even spend your money is with them. See if they are, you know, see if they're answering your questions, and if, you know, as soon as possible. How long does it take to get any kind of response? You know, just kind of like, I never ever want you guys to just take my recommendation on face value and that's it. You know, just take it with a grain of salt. Like I always say, just take it with a grain of salt and make a determination from there. But so far, my experience with Vixxen Hair Imports as a whole has been great, and I don't have any complaints. So let's say we're going to revisit this review in the next, I'm going to give it another 3 weeks. So it'll be an 8-week recap. Hopefully in the middle of that, you guys will get a lot of juicy and like a lot of hairstyles from me. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm glad that you heard me talk for so long. But it's the end of my video now. I like to ramble. Oh well. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.